First, the top news headlines. Interaction with media fallacy recipients on climate change reporting held. Attempt met on RTI applicants live at Imphal East, Kerala. Covaxin vaccination found effective in non-human primates. Desam demands fast record for every district for expeditious disposal of rape cases. And India's daily sprints past 46 lakh after 97,570 new cases. Very good evening and welcome to Times of Manipur. This is SURAJ Tabang giving you the news. Now the news in detail. Directorate of Environment and Climate Change Government of Manipur organized an interaction with state-level media fellowship recipients on climate change reporting today at the conference hall of Directorate of Environment and Climate Change Porompat, Imphal. Dr. Y. Nabachandra Singh, Directorate of Environment and Climate Change, Manipur, and Dr. T. Brajakumar Singh, Deputy Director on the occasion, said about the primary objective of the media fellowship. The first state-level media fellowship program on climate change reporting started in 2019-2020. The 6 media fellowship recipients are Laishram Samungo, Senior Staff Reporter, The Sangha Express, Khetri Meghajit, Sub-Editor, Naharul Githaudang, Agui Kamei, Correspondent, AIR Imphal, Babi Serene, Staff Reporter, Imphal Free Press, Mungchang Jimik, Correspondent, The Sangha Express, and Khetri Mayum Prem Chand Singh, Video Journalist, Impact TV. People Rights Protection Committee Kairao Makting Gram Panchayat today strongly condemned the alleged live attempt on RTI applicant and advocate Nazima by a group of goons numbering about 20 to 30 who were armed with guns and knives around 5:30 p.m. yesterday. Committee Secretary Mohammad Wahidur Rahman informed this to media at Kairao. According to our Thobal correspondent, the incident took place in front of Urup High School. Nazima was returning home from her chamber located at Khoyathong Polemleka in Imphal when the incident happened. The armed miscreants fled the site after seeing a team of Irilbung police. The advocate had an RTI application seeking information on funds sanctioned for development of Kairao Makting Gram Panchayat. Nazia was threatened to withdraw the RTI application, which she refused, the report said. Mohammad Wahidur Rahman demanded the government to book all people involved in the incident.
RTI activism mu tawiyaroi haidara lam thariba myoising ase atuba tawna phagatuna sarkar matik saga cholokot kadabani marineba concern authority gi concern authority singna makoi gi mathakta FIR pamna phagat kadabani aduga matik saga da discipline hona kadabani kanana karigi damakta RTI activism mu asingba thongdo osida hard to get on the High Check, Takana, the main Chambi, Hydra, Protection Committee.
Covaxin has demonstrated protective efficacy and immunogenicity in non-human primates in phase 1 clinical trials in India. Covaxin, the indigenously developed COVID-19 vaccine developed by the ICMR and Bharat Biotech International, is being tested at 12 institutes across India. According to media reports, the results of the first phase of testing are encouraging. It added that a 2-dose vaccination regimen of inactivated coronavirus vaccine candidates was administered in 20 rhesus macaques divided into 4 groups equally. As per reports, 1 group was administered with placebo, while 3 groups were immunized with 3 different vaccine candidates at 0 and 14 days. All the macaques were exposed to viral challenge 14 days after the second dose. The results show protective efficacy, increasing coronavirus-specific LGZ and neutralizing antibodies, reducing replication of the virus in the nasal cavity, throat and lung tissues of monkey. Coronavirus cases in India sprinted past the 46 lakh today, with a record spike of 97,570 infections being reported in a day. The death toll in the country has mounted to 76,271, with 1,209 single-day fatalities due to the coronavirus. Of the 46 lakh cases, over 36.24 lakh have recovered so far, according to the Health Ministry. As the coronavirus cases continue to rise across the world, a Chinese coronavirus vaccine developer had announced that more than 1 lakh vaccinations have been given. It also said that none of the people who received 2 inactivated coronavirus vaccine it developed have shown adverse reactions and none has contracted coronavirus. Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur DESAM today submitted a memorandum to the Chief Minister regarding POCSO Act 2012. In the memorandum, DESAM Women Welfare Secretary Sanogjam Nikita Chanu called on to the government to take action against those who disclose the identity of rape victims and their families. The memorandum also urged the Chief Minister to ensure rape victims are paid uniform compensation. It also appealed for formulation of a policy with special budget for rape victims and their families. DESAM also demanded death penalty for rapists. The student body in the memorandum also stressed on the need to set up fast-track special court in every district of Manipur for expeditious disposal of rape cases and quick justice. DESAM demanded that all witnesses in rape and murder cases should be given special protection and incentive by the government. Well, it's time for a short commercial break. Do stay tuned.
Global Tourism and Finance Partnership Firm, a finance division of Universal Pakhangba Consciousness. We are looking for young and energetic candidates for the following post: Deputy Manager, Loan Recovery Officer, Senior Inspector. Qualification: graduates in any discipline having computer knowledge. Development Officer. Qualification: graduates in any discipline. Field Assistant. Qualification: matriculation. Multitasking Staffs, MTS. Qualification: 8th standard. For those candidates who are interested, the applications on plain papers with full particulars must reach the office of the Managing Director on or before 18 September 2020 in between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. For more details, please contact Managing Director, Global Tourism and Finance Partnership Firm, Uripok Asom Laikai, Mayai Lerak, Imphal West. Contact number 7011541732.
COVID positive ojarabasu masada symptoms amata utte magi tungan ba room amadi tungan ba bathroom letin leiduna home isolation tawba yabage ayaba health department na piraga leijabane masida akhoi gi thauta di
wa yam khangmai wani na nangbu doctor ro ha
ai doctor oiba oidabai wana tiye aina haise asem ngaktene thajadraga health center da sala hungusine
anugine lalamaba secretary saini
lao
doctor ni ne dang ai bigo
이제 뭐 여기 거매 타복수 등도 그래네 그나로 람비시대 삼을 가져람다나
ado covid na ba thoibna mayumda sum leise akhoi loi sib darene doctor siu kamai dong
ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ COVID-19 positive ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯤꯔꯣꯜꯂꯕꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯆꯍꯤ 10ꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯉꯥꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯆꯍꯤ 60 ꯍꯦꯜꯂꯕ ꯑꯍꯜꯁꯤꯡ ꯁꯤꯝꯇꯝ ꯎꯠꯇꯕ ꯄꯦꯁꯦꯟ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯖꯕ ꯌꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯑꯌꯥꯕꯗꯨ ꯒꯚꯔꯟꯃꯦꯟꯠꯅ ꯄꯤꯔꯤ
ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕ꯭ꯔꯣ doctor
ꯑꯁꯦꯡꯕꯒꯤꯅꯤ ꯑꯇꯣꯞꯄ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯦꯠ ꯀꯌꯥꯗ ꯍꯣꯝ ꯑꯥꯏꯁꯣꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯅꯥꯕ ꯐꯒꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯡ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯍꯦꯟꯒꯠꯈ꯭ꯔꯕꯅꯤ ꯗꯦꯜꯂꯤꯗꯇ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯨ ꯃꯤ ꯆꯥꯝꯃ ꯍꯣꯝ ꯑꯥꯏꯁꯣꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ 90ꯗꯤ ꯐꯒꯠꯄ ꯉꯝꯂꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯔꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯅ ꯍꯣꯝ ꯑꯥꯏꯁꯣꯂꯦꯁꯟꯁꯦ ꯊꯤꯡꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯍꯨꯠꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯅ ꯁꯧꯒꯠꯀꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯣꯝ ꯑꯥꯏꯁꯣꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯀꯤꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯀꯔꯤꯁꯨ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯇꯥꯃꯤꯟꯅꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯩ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯆꯠꯂꯨꯈꯤꯒꯦ
कोविड लांथेंग नबगीदमक्ता होम आइसोलेशन की पामई सिजिनबदा मियामना सौगटपीदुना मतेंग पांगबियु
Nabali na ako para galo. Ay, mayang minong sa nagkamawari mo.
Ito na tulog pa yaro, hydro. Matang na tulog di sire na. Yamen na kan damage lo thoso. Ito na tulog pa yaro di yaro.
Kulaga da tan thogal di fadam ni. Dai na galo isan tuk tare. Mama papa positive oi hai tu di. Mama sa negative oi hai tu ku chita sa. Sakro ne, sakro.
Nganthoi, nang wakal nungai taba khajan ganu ko. Tamuna nang gi chana thaknaba pojai thin bajak kibane. Geta laire habane. Khar laushillo. Nang gi tama ekhoi lairi ko. Nang wakal son thagano.
LPG dealers pamjai Manipur lanai bottling plant asi lakpagi iroinana Manipur domestic amadi commercial sector da LPG gi dealers khara pamjai dealers oibining basingna officer ayuk pung 10 dagi nungthil pung mari fawgi manungda laktuna tanabiyu natraga contact tawbirau MS Kangla Gas Solutions Malom Bazaar opposite SBI ATM Imphal West contact number 7085399802
Isagi nuwaitaba awaba pumnamag na chama fahanba ngamba Baba Abzal Saha. Ana layong khangdaba hidak na faba ngamdaba kanagomba na pizza pithak tawduna semjin kiba. Lonaba yeknaba dagi ngakthoknaba mane mamau yanadaba nungsiba hanba yumban punsida ayet apan leitanaba angang yaudaba yaunaba amadi modeling film da mai paknaba. Pumnamag amuktang tanabiyu nuwaitaba awaba pumnamag koknaba Ngasima call tobiro Baba Abzal Saha. Contact number 703-796-1167.
Lamjingba Finance ki maikaidagi khanganjari madudi lakliba November thagi members singi interest payout adom ki account ki khuthangda hapcharagani asina maram oiraga members singna adom ki account hangbada fangbihiba Lamjingba Finance ki passbook amadi nationalized oiba saving account passbook details ka loina makhada pizariba email address amadi WhatsApp asida file attached tobiraga thabiraknaba mayam ki mafamda khanganjari Email ID info@lamjingbafinance.com WhatsApp 6909959834 Kanghanjari ba Investment Manager Lamjingba Finance.
Welcome back after the break. Tom TV today extended help to ISTV whose one staffer has tested positive for COVID-19. A team of Tom TV journalists visited ISTV office at BT Road in Imphal and provided hand sanitizers, face masks and packaged drinking water to the channel's staff. Deputy Commissioner of Jiribam W. Malim Nganba Chenglei today launched One Nation One Ration Card at Babupara in Jiribam today. District Supply Officer CAF and PDL Ibotombi Singh was present during the launch function. With this, Jiribam residents now can get 5 kgs of Nafsa rice at Rs 3 per kg. Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh Kishan Morcha Dr. KSH Kala today distributed essential commodities to 35 families now in containment zone. The items were distributed to the residents at Thambau ground of Pangai in Imphal East. Dr. KSH Kala appealed to all to maintain SOP guidelines laid down by the government to help fight against the COVID-19 pandemic. An awareness program on Make in India scheme was held today at Kaibul Lamjau, Sagram Makha and Awang localities in Thanga constituency. The program mainly focused on how to earn a living out of toy and doll making business. PDA Chairman and Thanga Constituency MLA T. Robindro, KVIC Director in charge Pramod Ambedkar attended the program. MLA L. Radhakishore, who is also the chairman of Khadi and Village Development Board, Government of Manipur, at the event highlighted importance of learning and gaining more skills in earning more income. He also said that Prime Minister Narendra Modi has launched a Rs 20,000 crore scheme for developing handicraft sector in the country. Plans are also afoot to provide fund to 500 women each from Kaibul Lamjau, Sagarmakha and Awang, known for making dolls and toys.
Khangningi scheme amada trade amada nakoina khangningi scheme amada trade amada nokoi chatkadabani trade amada nokoi chatkadabani trade to the master of trade oigadabani aduga maduda nak sinpham oigadabani maduda hingoi da boi maram soklai letre hoji sana sari hingabani usuri hingabani ko chek jitna hojik to the hingdaba lete but hingdrisi karino charana tawdaba nasang na tawdaba full time oidaba professional oidaba potni haisina koi khango.
Kakching Khunau Municipal Council Ward Number 8 Councillor Khumukcham Gojendro today felicitated meritorious students of BOSEM, COSEM and CBSE examination 2020. On the occasion, Gojendro assured that he will always help the students of the ward. Gojendro also provided monetary help to 20 senior citizens of the ward. Moirang Block Congress Committee felicitated 150 newly joined members of Congress Party from Quaktha Municipal Council under Moirang constituency today at the committee office located at Moirang Bazaar. Former Moirang MLA M. Prithviraj, former Khetrigao MLA Amin Shah, Moirang Block Congress Committee President Muhammad Saukat Ali, Moirang Municipal Council Vice Chairperson M. Basan, Bishnupur District Congress Committee Vice President Muhammad Nur Rahman and former Quaktha Municipal Council Chairperson Muhammad Mahiruddin attended the event.
Amin Shah, mana lauri bese aigi nupi ki manau nupi, bamon nupi lauri bane. Nuksina na laye. Si hana teki aage teki la aga laye ba. Mamang da sumai teki pangal ka maya mama long na ba laye ba. Adu hausik ti lai ba lai nga sina. Sansi lai bese ne ko yaman. Kamu ne loi ba rajniti ama kaki. Yumpam moira kana ngasi changchal lak pa po nam kak lai bese ko. Loi na ure ba. Adu itara ke na lakadori ba municipal election da. Ward mapan sida. Yara ke di mapan mak BJP di. Maming ko tahan ramong se mutak kasi sa nasi tahog da tama matanda ikoy hayen na.
BJP Khangabok Mandal and Mahila Morcha today felicitated newly elected President of BJP Mahila Morcha Manipur Pradesh L. Lotika Devi today at Khangabok Mayalekai Community Hall. BJP Khangabok Mandal President L. Tombakhuman, former Vice President of BJP Manipur Pradesh Thokchom Jadumani, BJP Manipur Pradesh State Secretary K.H. Basanta Singh, BJP Mahila Morcha State President L. Lotika Devi and Khangabok Jila Parishad member K.H. Raj Mohan were present at the event. Sub-Division Officer More Irengbam Dinesh Kumar today inaugurated a Lumhill Microfinance Office at More Bazaar. ADC member Chandel Lamboy Gangte and Reverend Ngamhao were present during the program. ADC member Lamboy Gangte said that with the launch of Lumhill Microfinance, many small-time businessmen and entrepreneurs can avail easy loan at low interest from the bank. He also said that many have been hit hard financially by the COVID-19 lockdown, but people can now easily borrow capital from Lumhill for business purposes.
White market purchasing karbar to investment se maro ina essential commodity natraga electronic items natraga firon na chimba asi singsi moi karbar to nonaba lamdamasi zat bizat khaidna tribal lo ro muslim lo ro meitei do ro nepali do ro any community na mama gi capital sagalaga paisa pai da ba lising mga tara pai da ba darkhal leba sindai koina paisa si khra sandoga karbar si tawsaram hai.
Zonal Education Officer Chandel Laurembam Navakumar Singh inaugurated a new building of Tingkhang Phai Primary School yesterday. The school building was built under the SSA Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Later on, transport and escort allowances were also distributed to the students of children with special needs CWSN located at Chakpi Karong block. Under the sponsorship of MS Ibudau Panganbai Enterprises, Hyanglam, the Integrated Institute of Sustainable Management IISM today kick off a month-long skill training program on agriculture and allied sector at Hyanglam Terapisak Khongnang Makhong. Kakching District Adhaksha Furit Sabam Jiten, Hyanglam Jira Parisad member Ilangbam Ranjana, Department of Education and Skill Management Director Jozo Yumnam and founder patron Dr. N. Indra Kumar attended the program. MS Ibudau Panganbai Enterprises, Hyanglam proprietor Ilangbam Ratan Kumar said that the training program aims to provide a means to unemployed youths so that they can stand on their own feet. He informed that 40 people are taking part in the training program.
ꯈꯨꯡꯒꯪꯒꯤ ꯂꯝꯗ ꯂꯩꯖꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯍꯤꯔꯝꯁꯤꯡꯗ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕ ꯅꯍꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯐꯝ ꯅꯣꯝꯐꯝ ꯈꯪꯗꯅ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯅꯍꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯤꯡꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯆꯦꯡꯒꯨꯝ ꯊꯥꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯕꯥꯏꯑꯣ ꯐꯣꯛ ꯐꯤꯁ ꯐꯥꯔꯃꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯐꯤꯁ ꯐꯔꯃꯦꯟꯇꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯚꯦꯂꯨ ꯑꯦꯗꯤꯁꯟ ꯐꯨꯗ ꯚꯦꯂꯨ ꯑꯦꯗꯤꯁꯟ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯄꯥꯄꯔ ꯁꯦꯝꯕ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯗꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯐꯝ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯅꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯤꯕ ꯍꯧꯖꯒꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯕꯤꯒꯗꯧꯕ ꯏꯆꯤꯟ ꯏꯅꯥꯎꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯕ ꯍꯤꯔꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯇꯝꯁꯤꯜꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯍꯤꯔꯝꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯊꯕꯛꯇ ꯑꯣꯟꯊꯣꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯕ ꯃꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯊꯣꯛ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯂꯕ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯃꯃꯝ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯟꯗꯝꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯁꯤꯒꯨꯝꯂꯕ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯒ꯭ꯔꯥꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕꯅꯤ.
Jiri Kaitel Development Association and Jiribam Municipal Council JMC today organized a one-day cleanliness program at Jiri Ima Market and its surroundings. The program adhered to social distancing and other COVID-19 protocols. Our Jiribam correspondent reports that Jiri Kaitel Development Association President K. Basanti Moirangthem Gopal Singh of JMC and several others took part in the cleanliness program. Jiri Kaitel Development Association also donated Rs 3,000 to Jiribam Municipal Council during the program. All Manipur Muslim Organizations Coordinating Committee Amokok has condoled the sudden demise of former Minister Muhammad Alhaz Hesamuddin following an illness yesterday. Through a press release, Amokok General Secretary Rizwan Sheikh said that Hesamuddin during his lifetime made immense contribution towards bringing progress for Manipur. Teaching staff of Pettigrew Junior High School Singjamai distributed rice meant for midday meal to the students yesterday. Midday meal program is taken up under the initiative of Director of Education S. Due to the closure of educational institutions because of COVID-19 pandemic, the teachers distributed the rice to the students at the doorstep. Pettigrew Junior High School teachers and other officials thank the Education Minister, Director of Education S. ZEO John Won and other officials for their support during these hard times. In continuation of the assistance provided by BJP Bisnupur District Committee Secretary Sanasam Prem Chandra, edible oil and fermented fish were distributed to 85 households of Leitan Pokpi Ward No. 4 under Saitun Gram Panchayat at the Leitan Pokpi Community Hall. Prem Chand also distributed 50 kg of rice for the families of the area, now under home quarantine. BJP Bisnupur District Committee Vice President K.H. Laxman, Secretary S. Prem Chandra and BJP Kumbi Mandal President S. Angok Sana were present during the distribution. The same items were also distributed to 115 households of Leitan Pokpi Muslim Lekai Ward No. 4. The residents thanked Prem Chandra for the help.
प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी की अशुकुम रमागी बात एनिवर्सरी मपोक मिट के मरी लेने पांचों किलो थोड़ा मसी कुंभी केंद्र की वैना डेट 14 डेली होगा 20 को मसी आई लेट तेरे पांचों चलनी.
Let's take another short commercial break. Stay tuned.
Are you interested in fighting climate change? Are you passionate about saving Manipur's pristine ecology? Are you a journalist? If you are, then you are eligible for the 12 media fellowships of Rs 50,000 a year with citations instituted by the Directorate of Environment and Climate Change. Apply on forms published in all major local dailies on or before the 20th of September. Together, let us save planet Earth, the living worlds only home. Think global, act local.
खंगहंगजबा मालेम सिनबा थुंगना संदोरकलिबा कोविड-19 लाइचटना मरम ओइरगा अना लायेंग संगदा खुदोंगजादबा मयाम अमा मायोकनरिबसी खरदंग ओइरबसु कोकनबगिदमक लमजिंगबा हॉस्पिटल एंड मेडिकल रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट प्राइवेट लिमिटेड ना ओपीडी नुमित खुदिंगी हांगजदुना अपॉइंटमेंट लौरबा पेशेंट की ओइना मेडिसिन ऑब्स्टेट्रिक्स एंड गायनिकोलॉजी जनरल सर्जरी मदि साइकेट्री येंबगी खुदोंगजाबा लेजरे अपॉइंटमेंट लौदबा सिंगी ओइनदी खुदोंगजाबा सि लेजररोय अपॉइंटमेंट लौनबगिदमक 8258967890 दा कांटेक्ट तौबिरो खंगनजरीबा डॉक्टर आर.के. कुमारजीत मेडिकल सुपरिटेंडेंट लमजिंगबा हॉस्पिटल एंड मेडिकल रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट प्राइवेट लिमिटेड रिम्स साउथगेट नियर कोम्बिरे कैथेल
Admission open for Naurem Birahari College, permanently affiliated to Manipur University and included under UGC Act 1956. Free admission for tourism and hospitality management and various other diploma to degree courses and training programs. And also special classes on Indian stock market for those who want to invest or day trade. Classes for beginners to intermediate and intermediate to advanced level. For details, please contact or WhatsApp 7005097748 or visit our website www.nbcollege.ac.in.
खंगहंजबा लमजिंगबा कैब सर्विस ना लेबाक मियाम द खंगहंजरी मदुदी कोविड-19 लाइसट ना मरम ओइरगा मालेम पुंबगे ओइरिबा पेंडेमिक सिचुएशन असिना मतम कुइना लेप्तुना लेरुरबा लमजिंगबा कैब सर्विस गवर्नमेंट पीरिबा एसओपी ngakलागा लाक्लिबा सेप्टेम्बर गे तांग 13 2010 दगी अयुक की पुंग 6 तगी नुमिदांग वाइरम पुंग 5 फाउबा मियांग सेवा हौजरगनी कैब बुक तौनबगी दमक्ता अखोइगी टोल फ्री नंबर असिदा कॉल तौबिरउ 1800102795 नत्रगा 8794613154 खंगहंजरीबा पेबम सना हेड ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट लमजिंगबा कैब सर्विस नागामापाल रिम्स रोड नियर निटाइनंद मंदिर
खंगहंजबा लमजिंगबा फाइनेंस की मेंबर सिंग द खंगहंजरी मदुदी कोविड-19 मरम ओइरगा मालेम पुंबगी ओइरिबा पेंडेमिक सिचुएशन असिना मतम कुइना लेपचरुरबा मेंबर सिंग की बेनिफिट सिंग लाक्लिबा नवंबर 2020 थादगी पिथोकपा हुजरगनी तवेंगुमसोंग इंटरेस्ट पे आउट पिथोकपगी नियमना था खुदिंगी तांग कुलहुमदोइदा अदोम अदोमगी अकाउंट की खुथांगदा पिजगनी हाइना खंगंजरी वाफम अमना नवंबर था अमदि दिसंबर था 2020 गी ओइनदी 1% ता पिजगनी अदुमकु जनवरी 2020 दगी इंटरेस्ट रिवाइज तौथोकचरगा हानगुमना एग्रीमेंट लेखिबा परसेंटेज ता पिनना बखोना जगे हाइना खंगंजरी मेंबर सिंगदा वाफम अमसु खंगंजरी मदुदे मालेम पुंबगी वानरबा मतम अमा ओइबना मरम ओइरगा सिविल सोसाइटी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सरकार अमदी अतै अतै ऑर्गेनाइजेशन सिंगी वाफम सिंगसु नाथैबा यादबना मरम ओइरगा मतम कुइना लमजिंगबा फाइनेंसु थबक सुबा नोंबा यादबदगी मयामगी सर्विस लेप्तुनु लेरुरे मरम अदुना मार्च 19 2020 दगी सेप्टेम्बर 19 2020 गी ओइनदी मेंबर सिंगी बेनिफिट पिजररोय वाफम अमना मार्च 2020 फाउबगी मनुंगदा लेबा बेनिफिट लौथोखौदबा मेंबर सिंगना अक्टोबर 15 2020 दा पिथोकजगनी हाइना मेंबर सिंगी मफमदा खंगंजरी मथक्ता पंजरीबा वाफम सिंग असिदा मेंबर सिंगना अपाम पामदा सोइदन लेरमगनी हाइना खंजे अदुबो ओइरक्लिबा मालेमगी वारबा मतम अमा ओइबना अवाबदा सरुक यामिनसी हाइना लमजिंगबा फाइनेंस की माइकैदगी खंगंजरी अमदी मयामबसु इकाई खुनबु चेरी खंगंजरीबा मैनेजर लमजिंगबा फाइनेंस
सकलोन अमा इसाई तांथादा सुमहत्प खोंजेलना मियामबु ngahaktang oirabasu potha hanabagi pandamda tom tv gi akhannabu khudol saklon amada puduna lakchari kennedy khuman thasigi tarani thoi numidang pung 3 makhai taba matamda miyamna call tawbiraktuna kennedy khuman ga wari watai sabada natana apamba isai sing khannabagi tanja si manghanbigan live program sida saruk yanabagi dama call tawbirau 7629943543.
Welcome back. Tripura yesterday reported 10 more COVID-19 fatalities, taking the state's overall tally to 182. So far, 70 people have succumbed to COVID-19 infection in the state from September 1st to September 11. A total of 88 people died of the infection in the state in August. With this sudden spike in the number of deaths, the state is gradually heading towards a gloomy situation. The state has the highest COVID-19 mortality rate in the Northeast, which according to the State Health Bulletin was 0.02% on Friday. With a positivity rate of 5.56%, the state has recorded 17,833 COVID-19 cases till Friday, and the state has a total of 6,892 active cases. The Forest Survey of India (FSI) will start satellite mapping of Tripura's total rubber plantation and water bodies for the first time, said Cabinet spokesperson and Law Minister Ratanlal Nath. Nath said that a Memorandum of Understanding (MOU) was signed between the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change with the Tripura government on March 11 last. Tripura has a total geographical area of 10,486 square kilometer with 7,957 square kilometer area of forest and tree cover. A meeting between the FSI and senior officials of Tripura Forest Department was also held in presence of Eastern Regional Officer from Kolkata on September 9 last. According to media reports, the assessment of rubber and water area will be undertaken through remote sensing, and high-resolution satellite imagery will be utilized at Dehradun FSI headquarters for identifying the areas. Ground verification of a few sample points will be undertaken by the state government. China today handed over the 5 youths from Upper Subansiri district of Arunachal Pradesh abducted by People's Liberation Army (PLA) on September 4 last. The Indian Army took custody of the 5 youths at Kibitu after completing all the formalities. After concerns were raised by the Indian government about the abduction, the PLA on September 8 conveyed that the 5 youths were found by them across the border. The 5 individuals will now be quarantined for 14 days as per COVID-19 protocols and will thereafter be handed over to their family members. Meanwhile, China's state-owned Global Times has claimed that 5 youths from Arunachal Pradesh were actually intelligence personnel sent to spy on China. India, however, has already clarified that the youths are civilians from Arunachal Pradesh who strayed while on a hunting trip. North Korean authorities have issued shoot-to-kill orders to prevent the novel coronavirus entering the country from China, according to the commander of U.S. forces in the south. As per a media report, the improvised North, whose crumbling health system would struggle to cope with a major virus outbreak, has not confirmed a single case of the disease that has swept the world since first emerging in China. The North ally Pyongyang closed its border with China in January to try to prevent contamination, and in July, state media said it had raised its state of emergency to the maximum level. U.S. Forces Korea USFK Commander Robert Abrams said that the border shutdown had increased demands for smuggled goods, prompting authorities to intervene. The regime right now is focused principally on getting their country recovered and to help mitigate the risks of COVID-19. The isolated country is also grappling with the aftermath of Typhoon Mesak. With its state media reporting, more than 2,000 houses have been destroyed or inundated, the report said. The government plans to make the law-banning manual scavenging more stringent by introducing a bill in the monsoon session of Parliament, which is scheduled to begin from next week. As per a media report, the prohibition of employment as manual scavengers and their rehabilitation Amendment Bill 2020 also proposes to completely mechanize sewer cleaning and provide better protection at work and compensation in case of accidents. Currently, engaging any person for hazardous cleaning of sewers and septic tanks by any person or agency is punishable with imprisonment of up to 5 years or a fine up to Rs 5 lakh or both. The report also added the bill proposes to make the law banning manual scavenging more stringent by increasing the imprisonment term and the fine amount, the official said. Minister of State MOS for External Affairs V. Muralidharan today participated in an online meeting of the foreign ministers of the Asian Regional Forum ARF held under the chairmanship of Vietnam. The 27th ARF Foreign Ministers meeting FMM exchanged views on international and regional issues. During the meeting, V. Muralidharan presented India's perspectives on the Indo-Pacific Oceans Initiative, the threat of terrorism, maritime issues in the context of UNCLOS framework and cooperation for collective response for the coronavirus pandemic. An earthquake of magnitude 6.0 occurred today, 407 km northeast NNE of Tokyo, Japan. According to the National Center for Seismology (NCS), the earthquake struck at 8:14 a.m. today. A media report informed that the epicenter of the earthquake was 407 km northeast NNE of Tokyo, Japan. This was disclosed by National Center for Seismology (NCS). Further details are awaited. The UN General Assembly overwhelmingly approved a wide-ranging resolution on tackling the coronavirus pandemic over objections from the United States and Israel, which protested a successful last-minute Cuban amendment that strongly urged countries to oppose any unilateral economic, financial or trade sanctions. According to media reports, the 193-member world body adopted the resolution by a vote of 169-2, with Ukraine and Hungary abstaining. It was a strong show of unity by the UN's most representative body, though many countries had hoped for adoption by consensus. It aided. The resolution, which is not legally binding, is the third and most extensive adopted by the General Assembly. Before I wind up, let's have a quick look at the top news headlines once again. Interaction with media fellowship recipients on climate change reporting held. Attempt met on RTI applicants live at Imphal East, Kairao. Co-vaccine vaccination found effective in non-human primates. The Assam demands fast-track court for every district for expeditious disposal of rape cases. India's telesprints passed 46 lakh after 97,570 new cases. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching Times of Manipur and have a great night.